Bassheads, what's good? Listen, this is the last live stream of 2025. So here's this Chris Brown thing. This Chris Brown bass line has come up a couple of times. My man Daniel Lawson just hit me up on Instagram thanking me for the old tutorial that I did hella years ago for this tune. And some of you know that I had to learn this recently for another gig. And so anyway, I'm going to show it to you, but I'm going to show it to you in a different way. All right, a different way than I did before. So it's going to be it's going to be old for some of you, new for some others. You need to have a 5-string. I don't think that you can pull this off at all with a 4-string. All right, so for you 4-stringers, this really is not going to apply. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Make sure I'm all tuned up here. It's in E flat, okay? Your first note is going to be E flat. It's going to be the low E flat on the low E flat at the 4th fret of the B string. Also, when I did the gig, what I used was not the MXR. It's, like I couldn't get the sound dialed in. So when I played it, I used the vintage octave, okay? Still not totally the vibe, but whatever. So E flat, and then you shift. We're going to take this moment to learn more than the line and use it as a vehicle to show us how to make these shifts, okay? What's the why behind me switching from this finger to this finger? Because I have to. I've got to go from A flat to B flat. And shift from this finger, from my pinky, up to the D flat. There's also your crossing with your thumb. Now watch this. I'm going to shift from the pinky finger to my first finger to play F and D flat. Now, that can be tricky, so what you got to do, bringing it up to tempo it's quick. And it's quick and it's repetitive, right? That motif. So it's not easy to play in a live situation. So lighten the touch on this hand. Now we're at the next part of the groove. Again, I'm going to go A flat with my first finger. And then from the E flat, I'm going to play B with my pinky finger. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. So when you're learning something like this, you want to maybe plan out. You want to plan out where you have your shifts. Just a word real quick. I'm redoing this tutorial I did years ago. 12 years ago, this song came out. But in the new year, I will no longer do in-depth teaching on this channel like this. I will sometimes, but I won't all the time. You got to go over to Groove School, grooveschool.co. It's linked somewhere in the description. So you can grab that, or you can, support the channel by using any of the links in the description of this video. So when you have to shift, you have to kind of micromanage. Where am I coming from? Where am I going to? And then kind of visually look and plan that out. And be mindful. Be mindful of what you're doing, because you don't want to build in bad habits, right? So there's the next part. Here's where it gets tricky, particularly up to tempo. Tempo, not tempo. So we're going to play B, D sharp, and then B. Not like that. Once again. B, D sharp, B, B, and B flat, or A sharp. Here we wind up playing what is really a B flat minor triad. B flat, D flat, F. That's the hard part. And when I say hard part, I mean that it's hard if you don't have it warmed up, if you don't have it under your finger. So I want to play the whole groove at that tempo without talking. 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about that jump. Let's talk about that jump. So now that finger is the last one to play a note. I got to come from there to that E flat. It just is what it is. And the only way to do it is to take it super slow. And then we're back to the top of the groove. Top. Rush. Back to the top of the groove. 47, starting out on a right-handed 5 string, but I'm a lefty. The struggle is real. So that is a great, that is great. I like that you said that. You know why I like that you said that? I am left-handed. And not a lot of people know that. I am technically left-handed. I write with my left hand. I do mostly everything else with my right hand. I wouldn't say that I'm ambidextrous, but I don't know how this started off. If you are playing right-handed, though, and that's not clicking in your brain, then I would suggest finding a lefty bass or playing around. Let me know in the chat if you have played on a lefty bass and which one of them feels more comfortable. Your brain, like if I tried to play, and if Josh Saylor sees me doing this, he's gonna talk so much shit. This is so incredibly unnatural to me. This makes absolutely no sense. Even if the strings were, B to G, low to high, that would not click in my brain at all. Like, I don't know the first thing to do. It's completely unnatural. So that's where, you want to check that out. But feel free to send me an email as well and let me know kind of what your struggles are. What are you calling a struggle? What you're struggling with, let me know. But anyway, don't want to be on here too long. Again, I think this is the last live stream of 2025, but there's a lot of old tutorials on this channel. Right now, at the bottom of the channel, if you're interested, on the homepage of this channel, you can see I have these archive playlists of tutorials dating back to 2007. I mean, there's this channel is old. It's been around a long time. But some of them, a lot of them, like this one, like the old version of Fine China, is just not as great. Jeff Duncan, what's up, man? It's Jeff Duncan in the building, boy. Man, happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to all of y'all. I hope that you're doing fantastic. But I say it all the time. You gotta really look. Don't try to learn every song that's out there. You know what I mean? But I know, like, I just got a message today about Fine China, and this comes up for folks. They need to play it. They want to play it, and they ask about it. So I try to oblige when I can, but. You take these moments to take little phrases and just repeat them. Play around with your touch. Like right now, while I have these in-ears in and these X5 wireless, they're just the shit. I'm so sorry I haven't been on them a lot sooner. But where it's sounding in my ears is also affecting how I approach my touch, right? I'm turning the volume all the way up, and then I'll turn the volume down here. That'll affect how I'm hearing it. After you put in the work and learn the thing, whatever the thing is, this line is just an example. Man, don't be afraid to. Once you put the work in it, you worked it out. Then repeat things. I'm examining what's happening with my thumb and my muting. How I'm raking on the middle finger. So for me, like that shift from up there to down there is tricky. Is it tricky enough for me? Am I going in the studio with Chris Brown? Am I going on tour with Chris Brown to be able to have to do it? No. But to build up that shifting technique, I would use that as some sort of an etude to. That could turn into a whole thing by itself. That almost sounds like a Latin thing. That just turned into something else. You dig what I'm saying? So that's Fine China, Chris Brown, with some extra little stuff added on there. I'm going to keep this up. So if you find yourself in a position where you need to play Fine China by Chris Brown, you can come back to this tutorial and learn it for yourself. And, you know, if you know, hey, man, you ought to go check out this channel, TED Talks Bass on YouTube. And there's a cool tutorial there on Chris Brown, Fine China, right? Each one teach one. It ain't rocket science. It's pocket science. We'll catch y'all next year. Peace. 2 fingers.